If you really want to have an impact, if you really want to have some influence, you've got to do two things that I want to talk about today. You've got to be someone and you got to be somewhere. Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Sorry I wasn't around last week. I only had one episode. That was because we were out in Wichita, Kansas, working on some of our real estate projects, and I didn't have all my equipment with me to do all my recordings. So glad to be back on that subject. If you're looking at real estate, if you want to learn more about being a real estate investor, we've got an incredible live intensive that's going to be coming up that it's going to be amazing. If you want to learn more about it, go to the link in my bio and you'll be able to see some information there that you can answer a questionnaire and get some information on that. But reach out to me. Love to talk to you about what we're doing with our students, what we're doing on our projects, and all the real estate stuff we're doing. It's really cool stuff. But before I get into my topic, what I want to talk about today, I want to just address something. With the entrepreneur coaching group, my business coaching, those sort of things, I work with a lot of entrepreneurs, and oftentimes that's what I'm focused on in these episodes, is speaking to the entrepreneurs. But I also many times will speak to my athletes. I run the Confident Athlete program with Tammy Matheny, and so there's a lot of times that I'm focused specifically towards athletes. But overall, it's high achievers, it's personal development. In the Confident Athlete program, we're always telling our athletes, the things that you're going to learn throughout this Confident Athlete program is going to help you as an athlete, obviously, but these are tools and skills that are going to help you throughout your life. And so, sometimes I will be speaking to athletes, sometimes I'll be speaking to entrepreneurs, but overall, the same message goes out to both sides. High achievers, people that want to find success in their life, people who want to be more confident in what they're doing. But today what I want to talk about is a little bit more towards the entrepreneurs, the business people, the people that really want to make a difference. And I said in the intro that there's two things that you want to do, is be someone and be somewhere. In the entrepreneur coaching group, coachheggie.com/entrepreneur, we talk a lot about building your personal brand, building your expertise, and creating that identity of being the go-to expert. And that's what I mean by being someone. If you really want to have an impact, you've got to create yourself as a celebrity. Now, I don't mean a celebrity as in a movie star, someone that's going to be on Oprah, something like that. I mean a celebrity in your industry, in your profession, in your whatever it is that you're working on. We teach a lot about the importance of doing that over building the brand of your company even. When I started my manufacturing company, we put a lot of focus in building the brand of that company. But the reality was we're competing against huge worldwide companies, Owens Corning, Eldorado Stone, all those huge companies that have millions and millions of dollars just in their marketing budgets. And in the specific markets that we were competing in, we would have had more success, I believe, if we would have focused more on a personal brand, on a personal identity that would have got us recognized, and we would have had more impact than what we could have done by building that business brand. So as you develop your expertise, you can really create a lot of attention in those specific markets. And people want to deal with the expert. People want to deal with the go-to person. So if you can identify yourself, be identified as that expert, that go-to person, people are going to want to work with you. People are going to be willing to pay more. And, in the entrepreneur coaching group, we talk about that, on how you go about doing that, whether it's, through being an author, through publications, through interviews, through all these different ways that you can do that to build that expertise status. But you really have to do that. You've got to be that someone that someone knows and wants to do business because you are that go-to expert. So if you want more information on that, if you want to learn more about building your brand and being the go-to expert, go to coachheggie.com/entrepreneur. Now, the second part of this was be somewhere. You've got to put yourself in a position, put yourself in a place where it's possible for good things to happen, where it's possible for productive things to happen, where it's possible for profitable things to happen. You can't not be public. You can't, well, as Dan Kennedy says, wealth won't find you if you're at home slouched on a couch, hiding from everything. You might be able to become president doing that, but otherwise it's not going to work. But you've got to be able to get out there and be willing to put yourself out there, meet people, network people, and make a point of putting yourself in a place where good things can happen. And a lot of times that is just a matter of networking, getting to know people. You know, like I said earlier, this last week we were out in Kansas working on some of our real estate deals, and it was a great opportunity for a lot of people that I've been working with for months to actually meet them for the first time face to face. And in some of our meetings, it turned into a lot more introductions that are going to be very profitable and very beneficial for us as a company. And those wouldn't have happened if I hadn't actually gone to Kansas, if I hadn't been in a position to meet these people. So just ask yourself, one, are you creating that expert status for yourself? And how are you getting people to know who you are and creating a reputation and relationships that people are going to want to do business with you? From being somewhere, are you putting yourself in positions to surround yourself with the right people, to give yourself the opportunity to find those opportunities? Something to think about, because it's a matter of you putting things into action so that they can happen. Again, go to coachheggie.com/entrepreneur to find out more about that program. And we've got it set up. Give it a month. It's a cheap opportunity to try it out, just to see if it's right for you, to get some incredible training and to network with some incredible entrepreneurs. So come check it out. But thank you for being with me. Thanks again. Sorry for not being around last week, but if you want to learn more about what we're doing with the real estate investment, reach out to me. Check the link in my bios for some more information for the application to learn about more of that, because in August we've got an incredible live intensive coming up that we're going to be taking 10 people with us on site to do some real in-depth real estate training. But thank you for being with me. I'll be back on Wednesday. Athletes put a lot of time, money, and effort into the physical aspect of their sport, but they often neglect the mental game. And the mental game, it's just as important as the physical. In fact, it's often the differentiating factor between good and great athletes. If you really want to reach your full potential, if you want to be a great athlete, you've got to pay attention to the mental game. Now, come and join us in the Confident Athlete program, where you're going to learn how to develop powerful mindset, extreme self-confidence, and really take your game to the next level. Come and check us out at confidentathleteprogram.com/membership. Og Mandino said that the difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the keys to success. Many of the habits that will bring you success in life are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. I developed the Mindset Journal so that I could easily implement powerful success habits into my daily routine. The power of the Mindset Journal comes from knowing your top priorities and scheduling them into your day. The power of the reticular activating system and its relationship to your goals, your mindset questions, and your daily accountability. So if you want to implement some quick and effective success habits into your daily routine, go to jeffheggie.com/mindset journal and get yours today.